Well, we're back again. It's another episode of
Dancer and the Doll.
Dancer and the Doll is back.
Number 4.
Episode 4 today. Well, I mean, Madden 13 has ended. We went through an absolutely pitiful Season 4.
Really bad.
I wasn't even a part of it. That's how
you were
sick
pathetic.
of it I was. Yeah, no,
If I could replace you, I would, because you're not in the league to me right now.
Well, there's about 17 spaces still waiting to be
Still
filled
waiting
in
to
the
be
league.
filled.
So, yeah, I mean, it started out really fun. I mean, it had a lot of really great ideas. The XP thing and being able to boost your own players, I think it was really great, but it didn't really work for our league in the sense of, this sense of parity that we're always...
No, we're not. I'm not striving for parity. I don't want parity.
Some are. I mean, I'm never going to win a Rambus Bowl with this current system. It's not going to happen. It's not. I'm not going to put all of my eggs in one player's basket and then make them a 99 everything overall. I don't have that ability. But I felt like I had a much better chance with the other method, despite it, being an unfair...
The other method was totally flawed, though. Like, the best example was the Danny Woodhead.
No, but I'll use that example. Someone like Carl can take a player like Danny Woodhead as like a 70 overall player
and
rush for 2,000 yards. I can't do that. I need a good player, so it forces me to go out and make a trade for an actually good player.
Like the time you traded for Michael Turner?
I didn't trade for Michael Turner. I traded for Matt Ryan, and I was awarded Michael Turner in return.
They're both gross. Marcus took you.
Marcus
took you, just face it. Good trade, Marcus. All right, well, let's...
First of all, it wasn't Marcus.
Well, didn't you get Michael Turner from Marcus?
I traded Michael Turner to Marcus.
Oh, and you got
so
taken, Marcus.
Shut your mouth.
You got taken.
I got that from GRB. Yeah, because he really enjoyed his time with Alex Smith, so... Whatever. Well, we've come up with a way to kind of sign off Madden 13. We came up with some awards for our league. And I know that a lot of you are not going to give a shit, but...
I don't care.
Yeah, I really don't either.
It's a Friday night, and clearly we have a lot of friends, so this is what we're going to do.
Well, it's Friday evening.
What time is it right now?
It's like 6:30.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, whatever is right. We'll start things off here. Our biggest disappointment award of Madden 13.
Now, this really surprised me, too, because at the end of Madden 12, this was a very strong player.
Very strong, and he did absolutely nothing in 13.
Not a thing. The award goes to Noah.
Goes to Noah.
Noah and his Jaguars.
And he pisses and moans about getting a shitty team. And
I had a shitty team. Cooney had a shitty team.
Yeah, one of the best running backs in the game, which, I'm sorry, but you should have made the playoffs more than one time and won at least a playoff game.
You just didn't do anything.
It's like you became me. I was in the playoffs
really
once and didn't win a playoff game either. So, Congratulations, Noah.
Yeah, he had the pieces. He got Morris Jones-Drew. He should just built around that.
It's not a difficult process.
Yeah. No, it's really not. A lot of people did it.
Next award, biggest collapse of Madden 13, and this is without question. There's going to be no debate about this. This one's going to Hetland.
And his 9-0 start.
Hetland started out 9-0 one season, and it was just, poised to beat Carl in the division, and it was just really came out of nowhere. Matt Forte was running all over everybody.
Oh, man.
Could not stop Hetland, and then all of a sudden he played Carl for the first time, and
You called that.
I told you that it was going to happen.
I
said that Hetland was a fraud the whole time.
I have faith in Hetland.
No one believed me, and then he proceeds to lose the next 7 games and misses the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
I have faith in
Hetland.
Hetland. I hope Hetland doesn't get the Bears again, because I feel like he's more involved when he has the Bears. Doesn't want to trade, doesn't want to do any of that stuff, which I totally get.
Number 1 overall team selection last year was Hetland and the Bears.
If you have a bear tattoo on your ass, I would pick the Bears too.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, I still have faith in you, Hetland. You can do it. You can do it.
Whore of the Year. Whore of the Year award.
This was This was close, I think.
I feel like it's really not that close. This was going to Burritos Don Woo. Justin Wooers. You are the biggest whore that this game has ever seen.
If you can get like 600 receptions to one guy just to get that guy's speed up, I love it.
Yeah, and you get Darius Hayward-Bay, who you re-up for like 15 years and $700 million after the first year. You go get Brian Arakpo for
$600 million over 4 years, yeah.
And it just you were the whore.
Yep.
You can't take it back. You did what you did.
I hope your arm gets better. The whole getting hit by a car thing, or
Brewers got beat up.
Yeah.
Got beat up pretty badly.
I hope that gets better, because we're going to need to play another Rambus Bowl, and I think we're both 2-2 against each other. So.
Yeah, he won the first Rambus Bowl and made it to the next 2.
Yeah.
So. I mean, he played well, but he played well by being a whore.
Yeah, I mean, but if that gets you there, I'll do it every time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stop. I don't care.
Best spaz. This is kind of. I don't imagine anyone else ever winning this award.
No,
but it is of course going to go to Joe Bentley.
Joe Bentley. That guy spazzes so hard,
and
it's
awesome.
about every time.
He can't tell me that he's
Thrown
going to
out,
go into a game expecting to win. He really can't. Any win that Joe gets is a gift.
But my favorite thing about Joe's Madden 13 year was that he had a broken controller, but wouldn't get a new one.
He played with a broken controller
for most
of the game.
He couldn't go right.
Couldn't go right. I mean,
you can't go right, Joe.
Are you going to be happy with yourself after you play that
game?
Can't
go right.
No, it's ridiculous. Well, and I went to his house. This was a few weeks ago, and he explained to me that his couch in the basement still had broken controller pieces behind it from when he smashed it against his fireplace. So, I mean, anyone that can spaz better than Bentley, we have not seen him.
No, it's always fun.
Yeah.
I've never played Bentley, by the way.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to give Bentley any chance in that game.
The convention MVP. This one is not even close.
This one is not close.
It does go to JPB.
Who wasn't even at the convention.
Literally, not even the same time zone, and he came up big.
Waitress comes over with about 17 pitchers of beer and a couple of sampler platters, and there's a call from New Jersey or wherever the hell country he's from. And it was just fantastic. We FaceTimed with him. It just the whole bar erupted. It was fantastic.
Fantastic.
JPB, you know.
I'm going to take a quick convention moment here. I did not pay my bill. Marcus did indeed pay it. Marcus, if you're coming to the draft lottery, you're on me, buddy. Because I was hammered and just drove home and got there, and I got text messages and calls from Marcus and Sticka and Pugsley. And so, Marcus, you're on me, pal.
Law enforcement degree. I was wasted and I drove home. Biggest quitter.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy so hard. Will, you fat son of a bitch, this award goes to you. No one likes you. You quit and you left and you came back and you didn't do well, so you quit again.
Yeah.
Quit, Will. When he said that he was officially in this year, I was like, great, Will's in. Fucking awesome.
Yay. So we get to have some more Will's wagers.
Yeah, once every 6 weeks when he decides to get up his fat ass and fucking do them.
Yeah, you quit at everything. Just quit at life. Do yourself a favor. Take 2 weeks off.
He's having twins. There's going to be 2 more of those gross signings running around. Ugh.
Yeah, twins. What the hell is God
crying
thinking?
at the same time?
Oh, God. There's just too many of those things already.
I just feel bad for the world.
Yeah, it's just, I mean,
really
people in Chicago revolt, man. Do something.
You got to get rid of this guy.
He's in your city, Mace. Do something. Yeah. Stab him or something. Jesus, Mace.
Cut it off so this can never happen
Pull it
again.
together. Chalk, I'm looking at you. Do something.
You know, and he quit in the... It was so
And he just
ridiculous.
left.
He just left. Didn't say anything.
No, just a very unwilled...
I'm out.
Yeah. He just pouted and left because Cooney beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, Cooney beat him like 63-5, or 7, whatever it was. Just absolutely destroyed him. And this is after Will every fucking day.
Oh, the trick to beating Cooney is stopping the run, and then you can't fucking stop the run.
All you gotta do is I got the game plan.
I got the game plan. Stop the run
to beat anybody. I can beat Carl. No, you fucking.
No, you can't. You can't beat
even
anybody.
beat me, you piece of shit.
You did lose to him. That's so awful.
Multiple times in a row.
The biggest upset. And,
upset.
This one is close to my heart because it's Benny Boo over anybody. Anytime that Benny Boo and his Dolphins pulled it out, it just felt good. That was the only person I ever wanted to win. I don't want any of you fuckers to win ever, besides Benny Boo. Benny.
Yeah, you had a gigantic hard on for Benny a lot.
Yeah, he beat JPB, I think. He beat Pepple.
He beat me.
God, Pepple, where the fuck have you been, buddy? Are you playing softball? $64, just toss the shit out the window.
Yeah, he just shows up. I randomly see him. He was at softball the one time. I think he wasn't at the convention.
I think he died, and then Noah just won't tell anybody.
You know,
because him and Noah are pretty close, I think.
He passed.
So rest in peace, Pepple.
Surprise user.
This goes to the current champion.
Yeah, the current champion is Chuck.
He
took down Kenny in true upset fashion. I mean, that game almost should have been biggest upset of the whole thing. He just had a really
42
game winning streak.
Yeah,
that you had?
He knew exactly what he didn't rush anybody. He just dropped everybody back, and I just played like shit. And Chuck took it. He's got that weird Wildcat offense. I'm excited to see how that's going to transfer to Madden 25.
It's
just an awkward offense because he basically just ran streaks with his tight ends, and then
Well,
a couple of long out routes.
It was so crazy that year because, I mean, he had been kind of trading off victories at JPB. I mean, one time you'd see Chuck just beat the shit out of him.
And then JPB
would come back and do the exact same thing. And then all of a sudden he goes up and just has this playoff run and ends up taking the title.
Taking the whole thing.
It's very surprising, and congratulations to Chuck. You are the Don at the moment.
Yes. I think, is that the fastest from entry to champion, I think? It's got to be, because he's only in maybe a season and a half, 2 seasons.
I wouldn't doubt it. No. Yeah, because what was it? Cassie Dewar?
One of the Doodles? I don't know. I've only met Dusty.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, that's not important.
All right.
Worst trade.
Anything that Pugsley has ever done.
Anything that Pugsley did in that entire...
Oh, Drew Brees, Jimmy Graham. He traded away Aqib Talib with Jimmy Graham. I just can't emphasize that enough. Worst trade ever.
And you know, you won yourself a preposterous statement tournament for it.
You did.
I'm proud of that.
You did.
Thank you.
Thank you. One more. And realistically,
we are rebuilding.
And even though you were the number 1 seed, you were completely the underdog in that one. I did not see you pulling that one out.
You know what?
I voted for you to win because I mean,
it's a good thing you can't trade comments because Pugsley would have traded his comment and gone with somebody else's comment and then still lost.
Yeah.
I actually think my award is in Marcus's car. So I remember I forgot it there.
I'm sure Marcus cherishes that. He's probably got it framed at home.
And I'm sure that Marcus is going to watch this.
Yeah.
Is going to get that back to you right away.
That's
he's
why
sitting right down at home right now and doing whatever he does.
What's next here?
The most Kias sold throughout the Madden 13. It was close. But it had to go to GRB. And,
Garrett.
His absolute spectacular salesmanship.
He was. He and he had a good convention as well.
He showed up with all his pens and shit. People love pens.
I still had a keychain. A couple of guys made a keychain necklace.
Yeah, I think it was Sticka that made a keychain necklace.
Faggots. Best game. Best game overall. This is, very opinionated. Obviously, not many people pay attention to what other people are doing in this, but I kind of landed on a game that everybody kind of knew about, and it was that Season 4 Rambus Bowl, just because it was such a surprise for Chuck to beat Kenny in that game, and it really just came out of nowhere. It ended a 42-game
winning streak. It did end my streak, so I'm almost happy that's done with because now the pressure is off me and I don't really care.
Well, it was a somewhat close
that
game,
wasn't even the best game that I played. I played the game against Dusty. I thought was better because Dusty and I literally went back and forth until the last couple seconds.
Right, but as an outsider looking at other games,
I don't give a shit what outsiders think. I'm talking about what I think. Yeah, the game against Dusty was good. The game against Wooers where he had the fake field goal touchdown. That's got to be up there because, again, Wooers has got giant balls. Busted wing, but giant balls.
Yeah, that was pretty classic. I remember that one. Worst user of the year. Someone who barely escaped 0-16 season thanks to...
Pugsley.
You.
Well, yeah.
You were the cause of the 1-15 year. Hoffman. Matt Hoffman.
I always looked forward to playing the Panthers and Matt Hoffman because not only was I going to beat the shit out of him no matter what he did, but I was going to get 30 to 40 just absolutely pissy text messages throughout the game. And it just makes me happy because literally I would just try and score as much as I could because I knew he was going to send me these text messages telling me to get a life and do something else with your life, you fucking asshole. And then he would send Cooney texts telling me to kick me out of the league and just... It's just a piss poor loser, but I loved it. And it was great. Hoffman knew were the worst ever.
The absolute worst player in the game. There's been some terrible players.
It was bad.
Through here.
But I hope he stays out.
Dorn had some really bad seasons, and back in the Ottinger days, he was really terrible. And at one point, I was easily the worst in the league.
Yep, I'm going to say that no matter what team I pick next year, I want to be in Hoffman's division again.
No question about it. It's too easy.
Hoffman, you're my number one target. Anybody. Coming for you.
Absolutely anybody. And then finally, I guess, we have the best that was in the league, and I don't think that there could be any question, and I don't really like giving this to you.
It's me. I was the best. I was the best.
You were. And
I was the best, and it's, I would say it's not close, and it still wasn't close. I was way better than all of you fucking assholes, and I lost 5 games the entire duration of Madden 13. I lost to Raph. I lost to Noah. I lost to Wooers.
We're happy for you.
I lost to Chuck and then somebody else.
Not in the season, but you did lose to Pugsley one game.
Yeah, I lost to him here. I was with I played the entire game with Tim Tebow. Yeah, you gonna pull it up? No, but I was the best. I think
you
that I
were.
had the best game plan. I had the best execution.
I don't think you did have the best game plan. You had the best player in the game for the duration of the league.
Yeah,
You have
because
Robert
I made
Griffin.
them the
You had,
best.
no, you had Robert Griffin III, and you didn't win it before you had him, and you didn't win the championship after you had him.
Okay, so that's all that tells me is that if I have the number 1 pick next year, I'm going to take Robert Griffin III. And I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him this first second I'm available.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just saying. I had the best offense. I had the best defense.
Let him win.
They can't be able to hear that.
We'll just
That's my reaction to a
Kenny's
loss.
demise.
That's my reaction. The Giant just yelling no. I don't like to lose. I don't like to lose at all.
It was absolutely a glorious moment because you losing to Pugsley.
I think some other good users that I like to point out. Marcus. I would say Marcus was probably the best defensive user because I threw more interceptions against that guy than I would ever think I could. Wooers, I would say, had one of the best offenses because he just... It was like the Tim Couch of Madden. He just, he was a system guy. He just knew where to go with it.
Tim Couch.
Achilles Smith.
Yeah,
Great.
he is the system guy. That's for sure.
Dusty was, I'd say, the best runner.
See, and that's what always bothers me because I came into the league when Dusty was far and away the best player in the league, and he won constantly. It wasn't that he. There was other players that could compete with him, but if I was going to play Dusty, it was guaranteed. There was no chance. But then he, didn't really do much in 13. He didn't
No, I
do
think he got
anything
to
really in
I think he
12.
got to his AFC Championship games a few times. I don't know. I don't really remember.
Yeah,
But I just like to point out really quick. Joe played half the year with the inability to go right. Correct?
Yeah.
Hoffman, you're still shittier than Joe, who can only go left. That's how bad Hoffman is.
I would have picked Bentley to win that game.
Oh.
With
God, that would have been an exciting game to watch.
It would have been. That would have been like
3-3
a broadcasted
overtime.
game.
Oh,
and
man.
yeah, it would have needed
Just
to happen.
just a barn burner.
just absolutely brutal.
So that's pretty much ties up our awards.
And it kind of brings to close the Madden 13.
It was a good run. I thoroughly enjoyed the
good.
game. I liked beating the shit out of all of you.
What are you looking at?
I'm just... Well, because I know if I keep looking at you, because I don't know where else to fucking look during these things.
Just look at the screen.
Joe's gonna be like, oh, they're so gay for each other.
Like how you're looking at me right now.
Like how I'm doing it right now.
Anyways, it was fun. I think we are in desperate need of some change to make it more fun for everybody and not end up with 10 people at the end of season 4.
You say parody, but I don't want parody. I want to crush you all. I want to crush you all, and I don't want it to be close. And I want you all to
you're
be
going to
sad.
be the only one left in
That's
the league.
fine. Then I'm going to be the winner. Then I'll be the champion every year.
Maybe.
You think that'll bother me? Hoisting that fucking cup every year? Won't bother me. I don't know.
There isn't a cup.
I made my own cup.
You embroider your hat.
I fucking right, I did. I got back-to-back on it now. I should have ordered it today.
So anyways, welcome to Madden 25 then. I haven't even really looked at
We're losing it.
much about what that game is going to be like.
It's going to be at the run-free. It's going to be like that if you played NHL or they're going to have like little juke moves and
the way
shit
you
on the right stick.
shoot and things like that.
So that'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah,
I think that's going to have a bigger separation of how good people are. Because I think that as soon as you get better at that kind of stuff, you're going to be able to get, obviously, just better in general.
Yeah, I look for someone like Dusty to really...
Yeah, I would say Dusty. I
his hold
know
on it.
Woolers has got that broken arm, so I don't know how much movement he's going to have, but I bet you he's going to be good. I would say the person that I'm thinking is going to be really good next year is going to be Chuck. No, Pugsy, put your hand down. Chuck will be good. I'm kind of surprised that Mace is not officially entered again. Mace at one time was a great rival of mine.
He's still pissed that I beat him last year.
He's not pissed about that. He's pissed that I kicked the
I'd
shit
be
out of him every time.
pissed.
Did you beat him?
I did beat him.
Oh.
You saw it.
Oh. Yeah.
It was one of the best
I would
games
say
ever
Chuck's
played.
going to be good. Dusty will be good. General people. Marcus will be good again if he runs that same fucking stupid defense where it's
I'll be
impossible
good.
to throw one.
I'll be good.
No, you won't. You're going to be terrible.
I'm going to make the playoffs.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Still searching for my first playoff victory.
Yeah, I remember when I was one of my first playoff victory.
Well, when you get a bye in the first round,
Did you have a bye in the first round? I don't remember what you,
you
did.
know,
I don't
if you're
care
going
what
to try
you
and
did.
rip on me about what I'm talking about, at least do your research and know what you're talking
You
about.
sure I should have fucking written down how good you were last year? Because you weren't very good.
Then just keep your fucking mouth shut.
But you weren't
Let
good.
me have this.
Like this, like you have.
I don't know. We've kind of done a league member overview. We've got a
new guy.
We got a new guy.
One new guy.
Brooke Hogan.
Pretty smoking hot.
I was really disappointed. I thought that was gonna. I thought it was a clever nickname that I threw out.
Oh, that's not really that clever.
Well, then everyone else starts.
What are you gonna do?
Hogan,
What are you gonna
fucking.
What are you gonna do when 10,000 Hulkamaniacs come at you? What are you gonna do?
So we're just all of a sudden comparing this new guy who nobody fucking knows. He's friends with Cooney's wife.
Is that how it got in?
Isn't that what the email said?
I don't know. I just read the email, and he was a Packer fan from Baldwin, Wisconsin.
With Mrs. Commissioner or something like that.
Oh. I guess I didn't
So
know
all of a
that.
sudden we're giving this guy the Hulk nickname.
I don't know. It's not the best nickname.
Jesus Christ.
Just because no one likes your nickname doesn't mean it's a bad name.
I just thought it was more clever than
It's not
actually
really
giving him the whole Hulk name.
He's
a little soon for that.
You want to take an over under
We
on
don't
how many
even-
games he plays?
Did you notice how he comes into the league and he writes "ha ha"? in
Yeah,
his
that was
emails?
pretty sweet. I love that he
Jesus
added in
Christ.
his emails, ha ha, like he's a 14-year-old girl. Like, this
Yeah.
is the point where I'm laughing. Because this is the funny part.
Yeah. I'm waiting for
Over
a
under,
couple of
number of games he
LOLs.
plays. I say he plays 10 games.
I'll go the under just because, I mean, he came in the league and he's saying that, I've played since Madden.
No, I've played
99.
since, they've all played since
We've
Madden
all,
fucking
yeah,
94.
this is not your fucking
Yeah.
typical,
Yeah.
you can just open up against the computer and play on easy and it's going to be that easy.
Are we going to All Madden next year?
We are going to All Madden this next year, which is 100% necessary. I regret not voting to go through with that for 13.
Yeah, I agree.
It should have been that way the whole year. But, of course, we can't switch it in the middle of a fucking year to make things more fun.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I like the Sim 1 Play 1. That'll be good.
Sim 1 Play 1. That's going to be another one that I think
But
is
you
gonna
brought up
be
your whole
interesting.
fucking stupid draft thing, and I think that
It's
was,
an
I
absolutely
think they should
valid
just sim
thing
the
to
draft
say.
then. Sim it. Sim the whole
I
fucking
said
thing.
that. Just sim it
Because
all.
the computer's going to draft offensive guards and tackles and shit super
Great.
high. Who gives I don't give two shits about guards and tackles.
I could do without the draft. I don't really care.
It's
But
funny because
not everyone's
saying the complete opposite.
yeah, everyone. I mean, I'm not in the majority on that. I know that.
You know, just bring it up.
What else we got on the agenda?
Team selection. I mean, there's going to be different players.
Yep, I know.
Kyle,
I have mine broken
very
down
coveted.
to like basically like a top 10 of what I want. Against people, I mean, there are some people I want to play against. I like to be in your division because I like to kick the shit out of you. I like being in Pugs' division because I kick.
You know, and I wouldn't mind being in your division just on the off chance I
Stole one.
could maybe steal one. Not to say that I'm going to do it,
I've been close.
but no, you fucking have.
He has been close, and then I fucking turned it on.
When have you ever been close? You've never been close.
I've beaten him.
Never beat me.
Yeah.
If I get the number one pick, it'll be the Washington Redskins, and it'll be selected that minute, that day.
Yeah, can I just make an announcement to the league that if you end up with the Washington Redskins and your name is not Kenny, do not trade Robert Griffin III. I don't care what
I would like
he
to
offers
make an
you.
open trade.
It's not going to be good enough.
I would like to make an open
It
trade
is
to the
not
person.
going to be. I don't care if he offers you every single first-round draft pick that he ever gets in the game, trades for whatever. It's not going to be worth it. It's not.
I will trade any player off of my team. I would trade every single draft pick of every single season.
It's gonna ruin the league.
I would do it. Whoever takes the Redskins, call me.
Don't fucking do it.
You got my number.
And we need to announce too that we can't be trading with computer teams, right? That's a rule,
fucking.
right?
You can't do that. That's ridiculous.
Not to say that the Redskins are going to be, but
No, if I have the number one pick, it'll be the Washington Redskins. Yeah, and
I don't know.
Alfred Morris, big bruiser. A lot of speed and the wide receivers.
Don't even bother saying anyone else's name on that team because you could care less about any of them.
Oh, everyone's expendable except for Robert
I know, so it doesn't fucking
It
matter.
doesn't matter. I just want RG3.
I don't know. So I mean, the draft lottery. I mean, it hasn't really been said, but I think it needs to be that it is just going to be one ping pong ball for everybody. I mean, we could go into this.
God, do you remember the clusterfuck last year?
It was so
How many
fucking
ping pong
pointless.
balls? Well, what about the people who suck and blah, 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 blah? One ping pong ball, one person.
One.
Pull it, Cooney. Pull
Absolutely.
it. And make sure that first name to come out there is Kenny because we'll get this team selection started right away.
And word is that's going to be taking place on August 15th at Two Stooges.
In Fridley.
In Fridley. It's either going to be before or after a softball game.
I think if you look on the City of Fridley website, it says the...
So,
what? Pugsley?
Keep going.
Well, don't fucking make hand signals.
yeah, if you're going to be a fucking producer...
Produce,
learn
Pugsley.
right-hand signals.
God.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. Well, I mean, a rather short episode today, but
is it.
I mean, we had to sign off. Madden 13. It was
Yeah,
fun.
but you know what? Madden 13 was fun, but we're looking forward to Madden 25.
Very much
And,
looking forward to the next season.
I am going to go and win them all.
Nope.
Every year. Every time. Just
You're
saying.
not. You'll win maybe one.
That's fine. I'll win 4. My goal is to win 4.
It's not going to happen.
I won 2 this year. 4. Doubling it.
Well, I am Jake Tiny Dancer Pearson, former owner of the San Francisco 49ers, Baltimore Ravens, Houston Texans. Looking forward to hopefully drafting the team that I want. I don't want to. It's the Colts. You're just going to say it anyway. I want the Colts, so let me have them. That just assures me that I'm not going to have them now. So
I'm Kenny. I was the Lions and the Bucks, and I was your 2-time champion. And I am better than all of you.
And you're worthless.
And you
you're a big
guys
fucking faggot.
have a nice day.
See ya.
Don't stop believing.